All right. Sober living. So, I've been straight edge my whole life. Growing up in the punk and hardcore scene, the straight edge thing was really popular for a minute. And, I've been straight edge my entire life. I've never been drunk or high or anything like that before. Also, growing up, just seeing people around me, friends, family, fall victim to, vices or alcoholism or drug addiction, stuff like that. It's just never something I wanted to try. It's funny being like a child. I remember being literally like, I don't know, 12, 13 years old, maybe even like younger, like faint memories that I have of just seeing all the adults around me and how like silly they acted, fighting over everything, yelling at each other, talking over each other, just so much nonsense and bullshit between all of them. At such a young age, I remember even then thinking, okay, well, to me, this is crazy. And I feel like they're not acting right, but what the fuck do I know? I'm fucking 12 years old. So, maybe once I'm older, this is kind of more how I'll act because I'll just be a grown up and I'll understand it then. Fast forward years from then, it's crazy to look back on it and be like, damn, I was right. These people are fucking ridiculous. And so, yeah, drinking, drugs, stuff like that was never really something that I wanted to do from just seeing it all around me and how fucking gross it was and how shitty it makes everyone act. I remember recently being on a trip. We're actually in Florida, but a couple towns over. And we met like a friend of a friend. We ran into him at a bar. And he was talking about, his like drinking problems, stuff like that. He works at a bar. He's been struggling with it, being an alcoholic and stuff like that. This dude coming over, you can just look at him and you can tell this guy's a fucking alcoholic. All of you fucking alcoholics or people that drink all the time, we know. I see those fucking rosy cheeks from a mile away, brother. And those puffy hands. Looks like a nitro glove filled with fucking water. Yeah, we know. So this dude walks up. Looks like he's wearing fucking oven mitts. Cheeks all fucking rosy like Santa Claus. And, we're talking about drinking, stuff like that. He was saying how he wants to get sober. He tried to, he couldn't, everything like that. And, talking to him, I said, hey, man, there's literally not one good thing that comes out of drinking, or getting drunk or alcohol, anything like that. And, he was like, well, that's not true. There is something good that comes out of it. And I was like, oh, enlighten me. What would that be? He continues to tell me, well, if you're having a bad day or there's something negative that's going on in your life, drinking is a good way to escape it or mask how you're feeling. Are you fucking kidding me? I lost my mind on this guy. And I was like, that's the exact problem. You can't face your everyday life or the challenges you have going on, and you need a vice to fucking hide from it. That's the softest fucking shit I've ever heard in my life. And it's crazy to think about, a grown man. Say if you're in your, whatever, late 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever. Anyone I've ever talked to in my life, it's always the same thing. It's, well, I drink socially and, it loosens me up. Makes me like, I'm funnier when I'm drunk or I can connect with people better or something like that. And that's just so pussy to me to be a grown man that literally needs to be like, well, I can't really fit in with these people or I can't like have fun or joke around and be the funny guy like I usually am without alcohol. Bro, who are you? It's like you don't even know yourself, so you're making this fake character to be able to connect with people around you or like fit in, that's what you're worried about as a grown man, is fucking fitting in with people around you, bro, you're lost. So shit like that just drives me crazy because it's like it's always the excuses of like why, and then the people around you, they'll tell me stories about them getting drunk or like stupid things they did or whatever. And then once they find out that like, I don't drink or something like that, it's immediately like, oh, well, I don't drink that much either. Or I really don't get drunk that often. Or I just drink socially. And I'm just like, I don't know why people do that. Um, I've had a number of girls do that around me. Um, people that I tattoo or people that just meet out in society. You're a fucking alcoholic. It's okay. Own it. You're just bragging to me about it. All these drunk, stupid shit that you did. So own it. You know, I don't judge people and I don't care. You want to drink or party or whatever. It's like, that's cool. Do your thing. Half the time I keep, my thoughts and the straight edge thing, whatever, to myself anyways, because sometimes it makes like almost for like an awkward moment for people. Because it's like if you're at a bar, someone buys you a drink or offers you a drink or something, and you turn it down because like you don't drink or whatever, it's almost like you're turning these people away, or like you're turning down their friendship. And I've had so many moments where someone's tried to buy me a drink or have bought me a drink, and it's gotten so awkward. And I was like, oh yeah, I actually like don't drink. And it's like, that's their only way that they know how to connect. And that's so sad to me that for you to feel comfortable or connect with someone, or your natural habitat is like at a bar getting drunk. And that's just very sad to me. To me, there's just like so much better other things you can be doing. And it's like bars, clubs, stuff like that is just such a fucking sad place to me. But yeah, and then it's, you got all these dudes or even girls like going to clubs and bars and trying to meet people, or they're in like the dating scene and they're trying to like meet someone serious or like get into a relationship, get a boyfriend, get a girlfriend. And I'm like, these are the places you're fucking looking at, is a club or a bar where these people are drunk or high, not even their true selves. So it's like when you meet them, they're in a different state. They're not their actual selves. So then it's like that's the level where you guys learn to like meet and connect. So then a lot of the times they get together, and the only times they even have a good time together or can really connect with each other is when they're either intoxicated or high or something. And it's just so pathetic to me. It's not real. Drugs and alcohol, vices like that, all they are is external solutions for internal issues. So it's just a temporary fix. And I think what happens is we all get hooked on the temporary fix because you can put yourself in a different state, or you're kind of playing a character for the night or for the weekend, that it just feels better. So like you kind of just always want to get there so you can forget about the actual shit that's going on in your life. When are you actually going to start taking control, becoming more, creating more, and living that life you always wanted to live? If people put in the same effort that they did to get drunk or fucking high, because they'll find the money, they'll find a way to get messed up. And if they put that same effort into other areas of their life, you'd fucking kill it. When you can rid yourself of the vices, rid yourself of all the bullshit that's actually holding you back, that's when you can actually be free. That's when you can actually level up and live in this different realm that you didn't even know existed, or that you maybe thought you could never actually even live in. Because the law of attraction is real. whether you want to fucking believe it or not. And you can live in that world where whatever nonsense you have going on isn't going to come into your life anymore because you operate at such a higher frequency. I think about myself even fucking 5 years ago. Loser. First thought that comes in my mind. And man, when you can just move in society, move through your life, just fully in control, fully in flow state, and just awake and aware, that's when you truly build self-respect, self-love, self-worth, and you're gonna just be in this whole different fucking world. And it's one of the most amazing feelings ever. And what I would give to just have everyone be able to feel that all the time. But that's what we're doing out here, is trying to create the new dream. I'm creating mine. I want you to start creating yours. And one more thing. For all you motherfuckers that say you need to smoke weed to go to sleep, brother, you can't go to sleep? What the fuck can you do? It's the softest shit ever fucking heard.